This is Brittany Renner and PJ Washington. So that video made me want to, I was like, man, and this came up, and this is her. Look at how she's treating him, and he's coming to get his child.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. That's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. The third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him.
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
And it's what, hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either.
So I'm gonna stop it there, because we have to address the elephant in the room, right? Because I don't know if y'all paid attention. PJ was coming to get his son. It sounds like he's been coming to get him every week. She said this is the third week, and he cries every time. The father said, hey, he has to toughen up. You got to move. You know what I mean? He's still doing his fatherly role. He was trying to be respectful. He kept moving. I don't know who her cheerleader in the back that was recording start calling him out his name. So I thought this was a perfect video to go with the question. Can you be disrespectful to your baby mama and be a good father? And I think the answer is yes. Because certain moments can make you seem disrespectful when people don't get the full picture. Because he's doing his due diligence. He's coming to pick up his child. Why are you upset because your son is crying? This dude is coming to get his child. Because you will be complaining if he just never came and got him. So now y'all can have y'all conversation. I just wanted to play both viewpoints because you had that one lady who I agree with her, but she was going in. But then you have this video that truly shows a dad trying to be a father. So do you guys think a disrespectful father, being disrespectful to your baby mama can still be a good father to their child?
At that moment in that video, he was being disrespected first. And then he pushed back the disrespect. Now, how he chose to respond at that moment was disrespectful because he was being disrespected. But if he would have stayed quiet, gotten in the car and left, regardless of what she was saying or everything that was being thrown at him, then he would have been respectful, But he just chose not to take the lashes and chose to lash back in that moment.
So do you feel like he should take the lashes?
If he was a respectful man, did he deserve it? Probably not. No. But he should have just gotten in the car and left.
So you think he's disrespectful because of the one time where he was being disrespected, he said something back?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
No, he was giving back what he was given.
Okay. But you feel, and I'm not putting words in your mouth, you feel that from a woman's standpoint that the man should take the higher road and just keep moving.
He was being hit, so he was hitting back. He just didn't take the licks. In that video, he was just taking licks.
You got to answer my question because
the right thing to do in that moment would have been to take the licks, get in the car, and just go.
Okay.
Hold on.
He gave her satisfaction by responding.
Gotcha. So now go ahead, Flood.
You out your mind. See, is that the same broad that was married to Kevin Gates?
Yes.
Yeah. I see why they got a divorce so fast. So I got a divorce so fast because you know what? You know what? See, the problem is that most of these bros keep like yes bros around them, and they ain't never around nobody real. Cause see, most dudes in that position got a favorite cousin, and she ready for that action at all times. She ready for that action at all times. The only thing he gonna do is say, "Hey, cuz, man, I'm tired of that hoe, man. I swear to God, man, I can't even go pick my child up. Her energy is so strong. She got my baby crying. You know what I'm saying, man? She calling me all out my name, man. All kind of pussy ass nigga, bitch niggas, and all this right here, man. I'm sick of that hoe. Cool, I got 2,500, man. Just go drag that bitch." And that bitch gonna have asphalt on her elbows. Cause I'm trying to tell you. Cuz gonna go over there, Big Risa gonna go over there and beat the brakes off that bitch. You understand me? That whole disrespect, man. I'm telling you something, man. You know, we all gotta be respectful in these spaces, man, especially when the child's involved, because the child gonna lose every time. But I tell you this right here. God got a special place for you disrespectful bitches. I swear that. You understand me? And it's gonna be, I don't give a damn how much bread you accumulating month to month for your child support, bitch, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable. Miserable. Keep playing the victim, and you know you keep playing the prey, and you know you the predator.
So I gotta answer this. I'm gonna answer this very honestly. Very honestly. People might not like it. I tend to agree with April.
Oh wow.
I tend to agree with April. And the reason why is
Let me sit up for this one.
the reason why is the man has to have the emotional maturity, knowing how unstable women are emotionally. You already have to have your mindset set to, like, for instance, right? I knew when I separated, from that moment on, anything that happens, I have to accept it. I was never disrespected. With that being said, it could be anything. Her choosing another guy that I don't like or anything. The moment a man chooses to move himself from the picture as the father, like full time in that instance, you have to understand in the back of your mind that you have to ramp yourself up mentally, that it's going to be some things that you don't like that you're going to have to be able to move from and be a secure one. So I know it sounds bad. I know y'all probably wasn't thinking I was going to say that. But I don't
even know what stance you're going to take. I don't know if you're going to be the protagonist or the antagonist, bro. I don't know what you're going to be.
But at the same time, I don't believe in the phrase that's on the screen. I put the question just like it was on there, because it said, "Can you be?" I think a disrespectful man could be a good father. I don't think the way somebody treats somebody they don't like means that's how they're going to treat their child. Like, right. I think that's very closed-minded. I think you can be. I think you can hate the mother of your child and love your child. Like, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But
I say this from the bottom of my heart, and I tell everybody, man, please, y'all, please take heed to what I'm saying. You will be a better person, a better man, and a better father if you just get custody of your child.
Yeah.
Take your children. Because it's going to be easier for you to find a woman that's going to love that child like her own than it is going to be for her to find a man that's going to do the same for your child. Take your kids.
That's fact. That's a big fact.
Don't come back to me talking about, man, my baby going through it, man. They live in conditions like this right here, this, that, and the third. Well, go get them.
Right.
Go take pictures.
Stop trying to hang out, nigga.
Yep.
Stop trying to be out in the club, nigga.
Yeah, I tell people that.
That's your baby too, nigga. Well, go get her then. Go get them then. Go get them then.
Blood, people don't want them duties.
Hell no, they don't want it.
They don't know how you like
full-time daddy do this.
Look,
Nigga tell me that she got me baby. She got me babysitting. The fuck is wrong with you? You babysitting, nigga. You sound like you a stranger.
Plug though 2 weeks out of the butt. Hey,
you know what it is.
Hey, you already know what it is. You know what I mean? Like,
man,
a lot of people don't want that. A lot of men don't want that responsibility, dog. That's
straight up, bro. Hey, so if you don't want that, if you don't take on that responsibility, everything that come with it, my nigga. Just like I told you yesterday, if you'll do what's necessary, take his ass up through there. Take his ass up through there. Either way, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be hard. Cause garnishment's killing niggas faster than hypertension, bitch.
Let me read some of these comments. So Ted said, man, I want to use this tomorrow. Use it tomorrow. Double standards episode. But hey, don't worry about what she said. Hey, you got it. You put some good content out. Just talk over her. Classic said, listen, this is a side chick talk on.
It's an A+ side chick.
Notes. What he said? Listen, that's a A+ side chick.
This is an A+ side chick talk on. Take notes.
Okay. Skywalker said, I did, but you got 3 sides to every story. Honestly, not from the beginning until I fought back. I wasn't a participant, but after years, you get tired. He said, classic, the child loses. Ted said, the kid is there, can't be fighting like that. I definitely agree, Tez. They still got feelings and they know the camera is on. Classic said they play that beautiful poem that the side chick was saying on a second ago.
Was that Suki when Suki was talking?
Sukiana.
Ted said laughing my A off. The other chick was in the car. Yeah, she was. She feels disrespectful because he doesn't do what she wants him to do.
Oh,
we'll talk about that in just a second to close it out, Ted. That's a good one. Really, I think the child crying is a reaction to his mother's emotions and actions.
I agree.
Walker. Big facts, man. What happened before this? I want to see when the crying started. Yeah. Did it start when she started getting ready to leave? Yeah. Ain't no regardless. Men who respect themselves need not to tolerate that is. So classic, you would have said something back. I'll be getting louder like classic in the back of the room.
Classic, what you said?
I just noticed it like I'm yelling at him. I just picked that up. Ted said,
wait.
Like I literally just yelled at him like he in the back of the room for sure. That's crazy. My bad, class. I wasn't yelling at you. He ain't talking. He ain't taking on lashes while his new chick in the car. LOL. Skywalker said, "You know that's right, Ted."
I know that. I know you're right, Ted.
I got a female cousin for that. Yeah, that's what Plug said. He got somebody that can handle that. Ted said all that Christian stuff she was talking was for the gram, huh? Oh yeah, we all do that. Skywalker said at the same time we are raised one way, showed another, and then expected to make the correct decision. Demonstrating smiling then.
No, I said mama started smiling then.
You
say you agree with her.
Oh yeah. He said nope, nah. Y'all know.
Hell no. He said nope, not hell no. He said I got to look in the mirror. The high road ain't for me. I got some shit that'll stabilize her instability.
Walker said bars, Nora. Yeah, man. Hey, when you live it, when you true to it, it's easy to talk about it. A lot of people be talking and they ain't never lived it. I lived it and still live it. Sometimes some situations need that for real, Plug. Yeah. He said barbers really are child advocates, I see.
Hell yeah. Because I'm telling you, I know you know, and I know you can agree with me, dog. You see the difference in the child when the mama bring them, the auntie bring them, or the grandmama bring them, than when the daddy or the uncle or the brother bring them. It's a different fucking child. It's a different breed of child, bro. I'm telling you, 96% of them kids, when that daddy get up, they doing all that crying, and he go, "Hey, boy, sit up in that chair. Be still. Stop all that crying."
Plug. What happened when I started walking out that door?
Got up on their ass, and he already knew it was popping. He don't know what's going on. Yeah, he do. He know exactly what's going on.
Plug said he already knew.
Repercussions. I say repercussions.
But he was at the door before I got back to the door.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about got up and with the strutting on their head. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's a different breed, man. I'm telling you, all the fathers that used to bring their sons, like now, from 10th, 11th, to 12th grade, all my last year in Florida, bro. And Dre, I say this is a success for me. I ain't lose none of my sons, none of my kids, none of my nephews to the streets. Now one of them. All of them either went to the military, or they went to school, or they went to a trade. Because that's what me and their dad was preaching, bro. Every 2 weeks, they'll come in that chair. Hey, boy, so what your decision is? What you gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Hey, what you gonna do? You gonna do this, that, a totally different. Say what he said.
He said he wasn't going down in the third in front of the new chick. New chick wouldn't learn disrespect immediately. Skywalker said totally different when mom isn't present. The youngsters man up because they want to be like the men in the atmosphere.
You damn skip it, bro.
Ted said kids pipe down as soon as dad opened the mouth or even look at them. That's true.
Mm-hmm. For real, because it's discipline. I don't care what nobody say. These young men love discipline. And these baby girls love their daddy. I'm telling you, these baby girls, they love their daddy.
Big facts.
They love their daddy. And these kids, the young men, don't think you because you being trying to be friends or whatnot. It ain't on that type of time, and they love discipline. And if they don't like it now, they gonna love it later because you setting the foundation for their ass to be strengths and pillars, man.
So I kind of want to go back to this when Ted said what happened before this. I want to see when the crying started. Did it start when she started getting him ready to leave? I kind of want to hear from you, April. You a mom, like how do you think these things should be handled?
I think that when she said he's done this, or he said he's done this for the last 3 weeks, my thing is somewhere is not routine, because if it was routine, I don't think he would be crying like he is. Also, young boys, baby boys, they tend to cling to their mother more so than their father. The same way young girls cling to their father more so than their mother. So it just depends on the situation and what routine that they've had for the last, or however old the little boy is. He looks like he may be 2, 3, maybe 3 or 4. So maybe he hasn't been in his life that long, or maybe it's just not routine yet. But once it becomes routine, then the crying should stop.
I can honestly say this right here, and I'm gonna be real with you. Cause Kevin Gates is real big on family. That man take his kids to every show, and I bet you she said about that man right there made him say, "I'm finna get away from this bitch." Yeah. I bet you that. Because I'm telling you, men that been on the other side of that, man, they don't go for that shit, bro. They don't go for that. Because they already know, like, man, it's already hard out here for a nigga try not to just get to the money, but keep the money and keep the lifestyle to do. And what does she do? What is she famous for? What is her talent? What is her skill? No matter what that man's schedule is, I don't care what your schedule is, because what he does funds your lifestyle. So what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
So shout out to Tez too, man. That's good, man. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear what Plug said earlier. Work for someone. He said his daughter is much better with him. He fought the good fight, man. So big salute to you, man. That tells a lot about your character too. That really speaks volumes without you even saying anything. Classic said men being taught to succumb to women's misconduct is a poor teaching. Unpopular opinion. Bring back the backhand for all content purposes. So can I ask you this, Classic?
You ain't got to yell.
Why do we use such strong language?
Stupid.
To describe something to make it seem worse than it really is. Because when you say that to a man, men being taught to succumb to a woman's misconduct. But to me, that's heavy verbiage. It's easier just to say, no, I just took the higher road. I'm not succumbing to her misconduct.
No.
We're just taking a higher road. But why do we do this? And we do this in society today. We use strong language.
I would say this, just like we was talking about last night. If you allow that, whenever you say something, it got out of control.
Say that again.
Men, when you allow that, and allow that, it's going to get out of control.
Once you allow it so many times,
it's going to get out of control. And I told you, if you don't nip it in the bud, it's going to get out of control.
I have to disagree. I hear you, but I got to disagree. Because with that being said, the reason why I say I would disagree is we also have to look at how often. No, because I'm speaking from real life experience. I'm speaking from real life experience because like it's the only way to break it down, because I don't want people to take your opinion and think it goes to everybody. I want to give them a different side of the coin. Not saying that you're wrong. We can agree to disagree.
No.
With that being said,
I was laughing at the comment.
I feel at the same time, sometimes men can be so inconsistent that women have a lot of fear of the inconsistency. I noticed that I didn't experience what a lot of men experience because I stayed consistent. Like that's one thing I could say from my kind of like what you said about fighting for him, right? Like I feel like if a man continues to fight and do things the right way, everything will pan out. I don't think you ever have to lower yourself or feel like you succumb to something. No, I'm coming to get my kids this weekend. I don't care how you feel about things. I don't care that you're mad that I didn't buy the shoes you wanted. I don't care that don't matter to me. My goal this weekend is for me to get my children. I don't understand why we can't take away I like to take emotions out of everything. Like, I don't know if it's because of my career field or what, but I try to see things very black and white. Like, I don't have to sit here and care about your feelings so much that it impacts what I'm going to do for my kids.
But bro, I'm going to tell you something. That statement is borderline sociopath.
What?
It's hard when you are talking about a topic as delicate as children and family.
Yeah,
that's a very delicate situation.
But what do you mean?
And to take emotion completely out of it is almost impossible.
I disagree. Well, I'm sorry.
I think it's impossible for the woman. I think the man should have the ability to do so.
No, see, but a man is founded on loyalty and respect.
But you're trying to
him being disrespected. You're saying that the two things that a man is founded, because we're not founded on emotion. We're founded on disrespect.
But you can't say he stands on those two things knowing their background. There was never any respect. Like, you see what I mean? When two people can't cohabitate together, there's no longer any respect there, really. We're now reaching for straws that no longer exist. I don't care if you respect me. I'm there for my child. That woman no longer exists. You're literally just a vehicle that gets my child to the meetup destination. You could call yourself an Uber. I'm getting my children and I'm going. I don't know why you would have so much emotions attached to a person that you said you no longer want to be with.
Yeah, but
that's where I agree with Norris on. That's where he's taking out the emotion, is the connection with the woman, not with. And I think, Plug, you thinking he's taking the emotion out from the kids as well. It's not the kids. It's just the link up with the woman. That emotional connection with the woman is gone. He's there to be with his kids only.
Right. Even if you are present with your children, there's going to be a certain level. It's going to be, even though our conversations are always going to be respectful, it's going to be a different level of respect when those children are present. Because I want them to see you as the hero that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna approach, but I'm saying I'm gonna approach that situation. But the way she's speaking, that disrespect, the disrespect that is going down, that is happening, it's gonna trigger something. Because now not only are you recording this, you're gonna post this for the world to see.
Yeah, but you know what Trump's disrespect, Plug? Consistency. It trumps everything.
I know what else will trump too. Custody.
Yeah, but you also are reaching for a straw that you know less than 20% of men can even obtain. Mm-hmm. And some people don't even have the financial burden to go and fight that long. I'm not going to give somebody unrealistic goals. I'm gonna give you something that I know is feasible, and what's feasible is you being a consistent father. That child at 6 years old, yeah, he might have some vivid memories of mama wilding out, but that child also seen, man, dad never said anything bad. Dad never raised his voice. Dad was the most consistent. You gotta let the kid sort that out as you get older. The kid will see that. I'm a living example. I'm only giving people true facts. Y'all can sit here and believe this ego stuff that people want to spit and don't. I'm telling you, be consistent. Not saying the other way doesn't work, but I'm telling you, if you're consistent, nothing beats consistency. That's how the greats become great. They're consistent. They work hard every day. We talk about it every day. We put content out every day to be consistent. That's all you're doing. Some people like it. Some people don't. Some people might feel it's disrespectful. But I'm consistent every day doing the same thing. You just have to be consistent. I think consistency. I think when you start worrying about the language and the verbiage of respect and loyalty and all, that's your ego. That's your ego is the enemy. Ryan Holiday, read the book. Ego is the enemy. Read the book. All men need to read that book.
I hear you, Cub, but that's
Look, I think if you live the situation, it would be different for you because you have a heart. You can say whatever you want on the platform. I know you have a heart, especially for kids.
Yeah, I love the babies.
So I know Plug will end up taking the high road.
Bro,
you can say whatever you want to say.
Let me tell you something. No. Everybody at the shop gonna tell you what it is. They'll tell you when them kids come in and they being disrespectful to their mama. Boy, I do. Boy, listen. Let me tell you something, boy. Don't you ever talk to your mama
being disrespectful to the parent.
At the same time, that's also something that's being seen. These babies are doing something that's being seen, bro. They're doing something that they see.
So you answering your question. That's
right.
Why I said you have to be, but
it takes her to also, you got to show that respect to that man.
But let's say the boy is doing more of the interpretation of the father, though.
Now, so you're saying even in this instance, right, of this woman that we speak of being submissive, if she's disrespectful, you're taking the high road.
Say that one more time.
If this woman is being disrespectful as a woman, not just with kids involved, just woman being a woman, you're taking the high road, correct?
What do you? I'm not grasping your question.
I'm saying in the same instance. Now the kids are involved in this scenario.
Yeah.
Now this is your woman. You're taking the high road with your woman as well.
Yeah, because my woman wouldn't talk to me like that. That's what
you think this is the first time she was talking to him like that?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Plug. That's why I said it was never any respect there. You're trying to go fight for something that was never there. So I'm gonna be consistent and take the high road and just get my kid, and I'm gonna go because that woman displayed to him early on. I guarantee you it ain't the first time that she talked to him like that. I guarantee you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everything goes off of consistency. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel I feel that way.
Yeah, because we taking. I really want to see I want to see what I wish was some backstory to that video.
Yeah. So he said Tina Turner would never step out of bounds with Ike.
With Ike like that.
For TV purposes. First, those parents need to grow up. At some point, things must become about the children. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Eat the cake, animate. When he said it. I'll never deal with the type that needs to be physically disciplined. It doesn't mean that make and model of woman doesn't exist. The high road.
Wait a minute. Can I ask a question? So, Classic, do you feel that there's women this day and age who need physical discipline? A grown woman needing physical discipline?
I don't know if he answers it down the road. Hold on a second. He said the high road kept us slaves. So you moving the goalposts. You talking about society, and then we talking about the
high road makes you lose sleep. Check this shit. I was laughing. I'm like,
he said the high road.
Hey, my dog. Hey, I'm with you tonight, dog. Hey, I don't know what this tender side of the panel is tonight, but
it's not about being tender. Y'all lack the intelligence that I have. That's all it is. This is what I went to. This is what I went. This is what I went to school. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I even said it. I prefaced it with maybe it's because of my mental health background that I take a totally different stance on certain things. Like I'm not gonna taking the high road. I'm gonna sleep even better. Me being the better person and the best version of me, I'm gonna sleep great. I'm not worried about checking a chick that's gonna cuss you out the next weekend again, and all you doing is cussing each other out, and you think you checking her every week. You ain't checking her. She's gonna keep repeating the same process. That's insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Disrespect must be checked. We are missing the point. In this particular instance, he wasn't taking it in front of the new chick. No, we ain't. How you gonna tell us what we missing? How you gonna tell us what we? Ted said we
ain't missing the point. The point was
that's what you're focusing on.
Just got in the vehicle and left.
Yeah, what's the score?
20-7.
Okay, that's what stands out in your mind, Tez. You feel that new chick being there made him feel some type of way. Like that.
He seemed like he pretty soft spoken because he was kind of on his breath the first time when he said something like that.
Consider this: so many different emotions can't be solved with a singular type of resolution. That's why I said me and Plug both can be right. There is levels to the unruly woman, dangerous levels for men who like toxic women. Understand what's necessary to keep them in order.
That's the answer to your question. That's the answer to your question.
I don't know why you would want a toxic woman as a man. That's horrible picking. That's weird. He said women are born effing inconsistent. I ain't trying to hear it. Not cussing at you, cussing at the argument. I would stay quiet while you talk crazy. I would strap her.
I would strip her of a piece of mind. I'm a five side.
Okay.
He said I would strip her peace of mind.
Ted said, "You're not wrong. So these women have been with or around 50 to 100 men. They are working on whatever strip they've crafted. after they've been imprinted so many
by so many.
Yeah, this 8 roof type. Yeah, I agree. Skywalker said, we are founded on values. However, the disrespect is felt when certain boundaries are broken, therefore causing emotional expression.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, for people who are not emotionally intelligent. The son will grow to be
pussy and backboneless.
That's a lie. You can't be the most consistent man in the world and get disrespected and called boring. I'm not disagreeing that we shouldn't be consistent though. But y'all see how everything that y'all saying, you're concerned about how somebody's saying something or looking at you. You're not focused. My only focus is my children. You're right, Ted. Sad but true.
It's about how that child looks at you as well.
They look at
that's the response that everyone is having when it comes to how that child is looking at you.
This conversation.
No one is going to wait 10 to 15 years later to say
nobody.
Nobody. Some do. Okay. You cannot put. I told you this last night, brother. When you are the exception, you are in a very small percentage of people. A very small when you're the exception to the rule.
It's not the exception, plug. You know what it is, plug? This is what everybody's missing, especially from a man's standpoint. We are not addressing the type of man he was prior to them even having a child. We keep talking about the woman, but we're not. See, I've been this way my whole life. I've been real. You've been around my family, but this is me. This is what you get. My ex-wife knew what she was going to get regardless. Like I wasn't going to change who I am because of how you feel about something. Like, I don't know. I don't know what these emotions come in that people care about emotions. Maybe what you said I am, plug. What I'm
sociopath. It's sociopath because most people are going to react in the way they're being treated. The ones that don't have completely separated themselves from the situation.
But plug, it's like this, right? You know you can handle yourself in a physical altercation, right?
Correct.
So do you still allow men to push the same buttons they pushed when you were 20?
No. You know why?
No, because you know when it comes down to it, if they put their hands on you, we're gonna get that work. It don't matter. I can separate.
My thought ain't me. My thought is you. Because if you're willing to go to that extreme, I'm thinking that you are dangerous. So that means if I'm looking at you as if you are dangerous, that means I have to go to the extreme to subdue you. So I mean, I got to go to the extreme to subdue you. So that means I'm thinking that you're dangerous. It's not about what I can do. It's about what I'm going to have to do to you because you're dangerous.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And I know it's going to get me 1,000 years because I'm going to take you off this plane. I'm going to send you to where you need to be.
Skywalker said, I don't hear what to say so crazy. Child could be provoked to talk back to her like that. Some people treat their children like enemies in private. I've seen it. That's true.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Ted said, heck no, it ain't the first time she talked to him like that, but he made sure the new chick wasn't going to
start. He's still on that.
I don't think I really agree with the new chick coming to pick up his child either. It would be different if they were married in an established relationship, but a fresh new chick coming with you to pick up your child.
They moving different these days.
Yeah, they are.
That's and
that might be why Brittany went off too, because she knew the chick was in the vehicle with him. So,
like, dudes will pull up with the whole car full of dudes, car smelling like good green and everything.
Well, Classic responded to you, April. He said,
that's his wife.
He said it's tons of them.
What warrants physical? What did I say? Discipline from a grown woman.
All content purposes.
What warrants that though, Classic? What would? I mean,
You cannot let your child think you're weak, especially to the mother. Why do y'all think that taking? Okay, I ain't gonna. I understand that y'all. It's no way to have this conversation with y'all.
I'm telling you, bro, because you're an exception.
He's an exception.
I'm telling you, you're an exception. I told you, two men stand on two things: loyalty and respect. Once they are disrespected, this is how they're going to respond in a manner. And most of the time it's going to be verbal, and other times it's going to be physical. It just is what it is. That's reality. That's reality. You're an exception. You know, like I told her, I say, do not try to defend these bitches with babies. You're gonna have when you speak, you have to speak on behalf of the single mothers or the mothers, because most of these women are not like you, and most of the men cannot just in a situation separate emotion from the situation. Because if it is you'd have completely turned everything off and said, I'm picking up my child. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, first of all, bitch, why is you talking to me like this? They be like, first of all, why is you talking to me like? So if you ain't saying why you talking to me like this, your response is because you're used to her talking to you like this. It's gonna be a response to say, bitch, if you don't shut up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be something. Somebody is gonna respond, and it's gonna be.
But think about how many ways you could respond to that. Like I think sometimes too.
You said nothing.
No response is a response.
But I'm gonna say if you do say something, there's ways to be passive, aggressive, and sarcastic. He could have easily said, you know what, it's gonna get better. I understand he's crying. It'll get better. He's a boy. He's gonna toughen up.
He could have definitely did that.
And then she would have said, no, you got to be consistent. I hear you, but it'll improve. Have a good day. Like you don't have to go into this.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
Class said, if he must deal with you, you're going to respect me. He said, I promise. He said,
they still selling ski mask. Shiesty.
All for content purposes. We appreciate y'all tonight, man. He's in the NBA. Odds are he's a little corny. And secondly, the woman in the car was his wife. That elevates it past just being a kid.
I see. Yeah. Now that being a wife, I
still don't. We giving people excuses to allow their emotions to override what the goal is at hand. Like we got to stop this, man. Like I'm gonna have to have a conversation. We're gonna have to have a day fully on just being able to handle your emotions in situations that some people can't handle their emotions, man. I can't believe that blowout.
And we're gonna name it. You might be a sociopath.
That's fine.
He just know how to separate his emotions from.
And I'm gonna tell you this, Tez. I'm gonna tell you this. This could all be avoided too, because I'm not even bringing my wife to this situation. I'm not putting my wife in these situations. If
he knew how she was gonna act,
because his wife act like she was gonna hop out the car in just a second. I'm not gonna even take my wife to this situation. I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna pick the child up every time. And if you want to be somehow present, hey, I'll put you on FaceTime while I grab them, just so if she say something happened physically, you were on FaceTime the whole time. But hey, I'm not even putting my wife in this type of situation. That's cowardly, in my opinion. We got to learn how to protect the women too. If you find you a good one, we got to talk about that stuff too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's his wife. Yeah. Because we have grown, we make different decisions. I'm capable of discretion. However, I appreciate building. Yeah, that's true. The new girl.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, my friend.
Yeah.
He said you must recognize TV has raised a couple generations straight now. That's
you right about that.
They can't say what's not in their programming. I agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks and stones was never true. A woman mouth is enough to warrant discipline. I don't deal with those type of women, but I've been around them.
I've been uncomfortable with the thought of. Straight up.
Bro, ain't nobody disrespecting you in front of your wife.
Nah. He probably just brought his wife just because he needed someone to.
He brought his wife just in case he needed, so one could hop out the car. He said, "Ted's funny." And man, we appreciate y'all. We done come up on 2 hours and 30 minutes tonight. We appreciate y'all, man. We've been talking about that topic. I appreciate Ted's being able to ring my memory because I knew we've been hearing that topic throughout. Appreciate everybody's different thoughts, different perspectives. I'm gonna have an emotional class for y'all soon. We'll come back.
Great emotions.
I ain't coming. I ain't coming.
You gotta turn your emotions off.
Plug the title, so that'll be the title.
If what we have to nip certain things in the bud, it has to be nipped. If not, because everybody doesn't come equipped with all tools.
Right.
They don't come equipped with all tools.
Some of them don't come equipped, but even when the person tries to give it to them, they get tainted by y'all opinions.
Depends on the teacher. All teachers teach different.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. If, let's say hypothetically, right, this is my craft, mental health. I'm giving men the tools, but then the other 20 men behind me are giving them the tools. How can we fix a cycle when y'all won't let the Jedi be the Jedi? Regardless how you might think about it, you gotta let the Jedi be the Jedi. You know what I mean? You gotta let the Jedi be the Jedi, man.
Ask class at that. I'm pretty sure
he said he missed April already. Give him a heart. Do it up here. Give him the hearts. Give him the hearts. April, you got somebody showing you love. You got to put it.
I don't have I'm like you have.
Smooth family, Miss April. You already know. He say, Miss April, you already know.
Oh man, they won't even. I don't know about this, Skywalker. They won't give them to us. April might shut that feature off. They won't give it to us.
Hey, appreciate you coming through, Dre, man. For real, man. Appreciate you interacting, man.
We'll be back tomorrow night too, Dre. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8:15 tomorrow night.
Make sure you turn the notifications on so you know when we coming on.
Yeah, make sure you know when your wife coming on here. His wife wanted to go bare knuckle. But no, we appreciate everybody tonight that hopped in here. Class said, if your help involves me taking disrespect gracefully, I don't.
hey, Clay, I told you, I'm sitting over here like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
I tried, April. I tried.
Man, look. I
tried, man. No, but that's funny. He funny. He said, I might tab the emotions show. Go ahead. What time you going on tomorrow so we can let everybody know right now, Tez? He said, I'll be back. Just subscribe. We got a date, April. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. She don't care about what restaurant either. Just it could be Cracker Barrel, it could be In-N-Out.
Cheesecake.
Yeah,
Applebee's, Chili's.
We done taught her well, Dre. She understands reality. You know what I mean?
2:30 Central.